Cory, you're about to go on stage. What's your presentation going to be all about?
My presentation, yeah, very excited about it today. Red Centre Hypermeet. We actually had this activity back in March 2015 this year, and looking at running an Instameet with a difference. So we really wanted to do something that was out of the box, and we know that Instameets have been done by DMOs the world over, and we've done several ourselves. And really trying to take it to the next level by doing something that's going to get cut through in traditional media, cut through with our audience, and leverage trends as well. So very much jumping on the hyperlapse and time-lapse bandwagon, which has been born out of the Hyperlapse app by Instagram last August, and really trying to come up with a destination campaign that aligns with a brand and partnership campaign as well. So yeah, very much leveraging that amazing content that the Red Centre just oozes in every part, and breaking down barriers about the NT to make people travel.
And so how did you go about it? What kind of Instagram did you invite them, or did you open it up to the
What we did, so after we saw that Hyperlapse had been released in August last year, we very much been moving towards a shift in video content at Tourism NT. So in our trade channels, in terms of educating trade partners, the Virtual Journeys program has seen 100 clips of different experiences developed from a virtual perspective. And so leveraging on from that video content focus, looking at how we could apply that to our social media strategy, and then identifying specialists in that field who is the lead time-lapse photographers in Australia, and sort of cherry picking those people and reaching out, and working with them to develop a list of other influencers that we could look at.
So like based on the learning from this time around, like how are you going to move this forward?
I'd love to see a Hypermeet number 2 down the track, perhaps in the top end next time around. We got great cut through with the content. The major objectives for the campaign were very much aligned with the brand and media campaign that we had running for the month of March, which was based around Choose Your Own Adventure in Alice Springs, positioning Alice as a destination in its own right, not just Uluru as the hub of the Red Centre. So we'd be probably looking to do something replicating that in the top end around Darwin and Kakadu, hopefully. But the key objectives that we achieved, we really flipped people's perspective of the desert on its head. Everyone thinks of Uluru. We know from our research that is the destination that gets the cut through, but they don't know much about the rest of the Red Centre. Our top 10 most engaged photos and time-lapse clips from this campaign were all not Uluru content. So we really ticked that box in a big way. So we'd be really trying to move forward and push the barrier-busting brand messaging out more to get people to do the NT, which is our entire reason for being. So
right. Well, thank you for sharing your story. Later here on stage as well.
Thanks for having me.
So what do you think of the conference so far?
It's been absolutely awesome. Loving the networking opportunities and being able to listen to best practice examples from around the industry globally. Listening to Amsterdam and Visit Flanders, that kind of perspective on what we're doing and how we're moving forward to build communities is just so valuable, and I know that everyone takes a lot out of it, especially the smaller DMOs, and we really appreciate being able to pass on a bit of our knowledge as well. So loving it.
Okay, great. Well, thanks again for being here.
Thanks for having me.